Hey YouTube, Estacado 5000 here. What's up? Here's another retro deck profile. It's called Cyber from the Shonen Jump Washington DC 2007 Championship Series. Here we go. We got free Cyber Dragon. Basically one of the best cards back in that format. Back in 2007. When this card is in your hand and your opponent controls a monster on the field and you don't, you can special summon it. Then you got 2 Kaiku to Ghost Destroyer, which basically removes up to 2 monster cards from your opponent's graveyard from player every time it inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, and your opponent can't remove any cards from play from either graveyard as long as it's face up on the field. Then you got free Hydrogeddons, which is really good monster back then, because what this does is every time this destroys one of your opponent's monsters by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you could special summon one of these monsters from your deck onto the field in attack mode. It's a pretty awesome way to finish off your opponent and to get it was really good in Monarch builds and Perfect Circle back at the time, because it allows you to get food for Ryza for the tribute summon and all that, so it's pretty good. Then you got one Don Zalug, which is pretty good back in the day and a little more irritating and annoying for your opponent, because every time this inflicts battle damage, you could select one of the 2 options. The first option was when it inflicts battle damage, you can select 1 random card from your opponent's hand and send it to the graveyard. Its other effect sends the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard, so it's pretty cool. And it's also searchable with Mystic Tomato and Sangan. You got free Cyber Phoenix. This protects your machine monsters from spell and traps, and when this is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can draw 1 card. You got 1 Sangan, Card Trooper, Magician of Faith, Spirit Reaper, and DD Crow. Now, for the spell card, you got free Shrink, which was really good back in those days, which really aggravated your opponent because you can basically mow over a Jinzo with this. It's pretty awesome. Then you got 2 Nolman and Cross-Sell. Get rid of their Kochis, their Spy, Gravekeeper Spies, Magician of Faith, stuff like that. It's a lot of cards you can get rid of, especially Treeborn Frog if you think it's face down on your opponent's field. It's pretty awesome. You got Rush Recklessly, Fissure, Smash and Ground, Pot of Avarice, Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Premature Burial, and Book of Moon, which is a good way to get rid of Jinzo and combo that with Nolman and Cross out. You get rid of Jinzo. It's pretty awesome. Now for the trap cards, you got free Massacre Restrict, which was a really good card, but underrated card at the time. This really would shut down Monarch builds and Perfect Circle and all that, because with this on the field, your opponent can't tribute summon, or neither could you, but this deck you don't need a tribute summon, so it's irrelevant. You got 2 Pull in the Rug, Mirror Force, Toronto Tribute, Trap Hole, and Call the Haunted. So that's the retro build. Hope you all enjoy. More videos coming soon. Comment and subscribe. Later, guys.